When I first started playing Minecraft, this is what I was used to. They were jumping. Why was it so much easier for me to get excited and build in this place? I can't run. Everything is actually kind of terrible. There's not really an end goal necessarily. Most of it is just making a base and kind of just having fun. But now that Minecraft has so much more added to it, I don't know, it kind of feels like there's a lot. But then again, I kind of wonder, maybe I'm the one who's made Minecraft complicated. In 2010, I started playing Minecraft. I found a place to build a home and would just expand on it. I liked expanding my little area, building more storage, more walls, building new rooms for my house, but as a content creator, things are a little bit different now. There's an expectation I set on myself to not only have goals, but to achieve big things, and the nostalgia dies quickly, and it's no longer me having fun for my own getaway, but rather, it's another chore I never complete. If you're like me, this hits home really hard. How often do we make things we like into a chore? I mean, look at this gravel. This gravel is absolutely awful. Look at this. Old Minecraft generation was kind of a little bit better. One thing that I miss so much in Minecraft. Look at the contrast on that thing. It looks so much better.
You have to remember, Fwip and Blue Nerd do this as their job. Ultimately, it's part of their income, so they kind of also has that bit of motivation to keep going every day. Just getting over that threshold where you just begin to build and have fun is always a lot harder because you're procrastinating. Once you actually start building, usually feels a lot easier and you can feel a lot more accomplished after you're done with it.
Instead of coming in here and looking at all of this stuff that we need to do, sometimes it's better to just focus on the one room and getting that done. And then we can move on to the next, and the next room, and the next room, and the next room. And finally, we've built the whole academy.
Most important thing is that you don't focus on the end goal. You always have to focus on the thing you're currently building. You should always find things to enjoy along the way and not just do all the grindy bits. I think finding ways to make it more fun is always more important. There is always going to be boring grindy bits in Minecraft, of course, and getting through those can be a bit hard, but if there's things to enjoy along the way, those will be a lot easier to manage.
I thought this was a brilliant piece of advice that I'd completely missed. One of the ways Minecraft was so nostalgic back in the day was the adventure portion, making a farm or going mining and exploring the caves or exploring my world. When we sit down to do something, oftentimes we get pulled away by a YouTube video or really anything that could possibly distract us. If you only have 2 hours to build in Minecraft, it may seem counterintuitive to say, well, I'm going to take an hour and a half and just explore and have fun in the world, and then I'll spend 30 minutes of building. But when we lie to ourselves, procrastination makes it so that we get nothing done. At best, maybe you'll get 10 minutes. So maybe the big takeaway is just have fun in your world and let the build be the build. Take some time, spend some time building, but overall, don't turn your Minecraft world into a chore.
Consistency always makes it a lot easier to go through with the whole thing over a longer period of time. Like boring tasks in general in real life. If you would have had a progress bar above your head at all times and you can always see yourself constantly moving towards the end goal, it would be a lot easier to keep going because you can say, oh, I managed to do a quarter of this thing and now I only have to do it 3 more times.
I'm starting to learn how to get back into that original vibe that I used to get from Minecraft. I'm learning to catalog concept art for the vision, to break things up into smaller bits, to not leave things for later, but plan as much as I can. And more than anything else, I'm learning to shift my love for Minecraft from lazy building for fun to more meaningful builds for fun. Learned that you needed to check certain blocks, so... Diamonds! I mean, this was it. I used to be really proud of building stuff like this, and I would keep building on it and building on it. And I thought I'd eventually make a bunch of empires and really cool builds all across the world, castles and different things. all starting with like a little bit. Was I better off when I was making a little crappy cobblestone house? Well, I think the answer is pretty complicated. The truth of the matter is, we now have a lot of really cool blocks. But on the other hand, Minecraft is a lot more complex than it used to be. I mean, pretty much the only objective back then was just building. And you went through, you got yourself some diamonds, took up a bunch of blocks, and just built. This week, in both my personal life and Minecraft life, I've been really looking back and reflecting on some things. Something I've realized is that we put rose-colored glasses on the past. See, it's not that I enjoyed Minecraft better in alpha. It really actually sucked replaying it, and I could have never built anything like this. I think it's more reflective of where I was at the time, the simplicity of my life at the time. And like Minecraft, my life has grown and adapted and has got new things, and they're all really great. But sometimes, simple feels better. I'm really glad that I went back though, because I'm like insanely inspired now just from making a stupid cobblestone house. I think what's fun about it is I did it because I was trying to have fun. And that's exactly what Skize was saying. As cool as this build is going to be, at the end of the day, if I don't look at it like I looked at my little cobblestone house, it's not going to be amazing like it could be, and I'm not going to have any fun trying to build it. But if there's anything I've learned this week about the past, it's that while it's important to go and reflect, it's just as important to remember you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. On screen, there are 2 videos there that you might enjoy watching. But until next time, happy mining and crafting. And now, we should have a bookshelf. Beautiful. And so this, we can put right there. And now we have decoration.